Out there, and he's even getting rid of the box for me. I've just put a couple of 17s and a table. One table. I said before, didn't I? The Wild West of Lincolnshire. So a couple of people. This weather is really getting beyond the joke. If you just come to Trunt's Lane, it's beautiful. Look at this here, blue sky. Hailstone fight. I think. Beautiful day. So it's an afternoon. I've got some time out, away from work and the nurseries. So one thing we're missing at the moment here, it's our new place, is we haven't got any patio furniture, any outdoor furniture. So I'm not looking for a massive big set or anything like that, but it'd just be nice to have an outside table and some outside chairs that aren't too big and bulky, that come winter time can be put into the garages or into the into Sandra's coal shed. So I'm a little bit open-minded. I'm not just going to buy anything. I'm going to go down to B&Q, and I'm hoping if they have got anything, I can get it into the back of the Corando. And as I say, if it's a bit rubbish down there, or if it's a bit of a rip-off, I can order from online, Amazon or somewhere like that. And so B&Q from where I am is literally 10 minutes drive. And I'm going to have a rant in a bit about the Wild West. But not about the Wild West, but something that I call the Wild West. But I might forget. B&Q, the home of deep space echo. Now, not many of you will have a clue what that's all about. We've got some possibilities. Definitely got some possibilities. Right. Colorado, I can't talk too much because I've got copyright music, but I will come back. But I'm getting some help from a man at B&Q. My super gentleman here from B&Q, the guy that served me Deep Space Echo, did have a few words with me last year. If you haven't got a clue what I'm on about, you'll need to search for that. So we've bought a big set. It won't fit in the car, which I didn't think it would. But we're now going to have to unpack it because there's going to be 9 million bits in here to assemble when I get back. But all being well, when we unpack it, we'll get all the bits in. Thank you ever so much. The man from B&Q. Can they do it? He did it. So I've unpacked that there, and he's even getting rid of the box for me. I've just put a couple of cushions on the front seat, and I've got the bag with a million screws. This could take a couple of hours now to assemble it all, but once it's done, it's done. Right, I'm home. Conservatory door open. Cars on the other side of the property. So I've got a patio area here, obviously a grass area here, and because the conservatory is right by, we can store the seat covers. So it comes with seat covers. We can store the seat covers, seat cushions, you know what I mean, here. And this is probably going to take about God knows how long to assemble now and everything. So let's go and decamp the car. Come on, good girl. Oh, green bin. We paid for a green bin. The East Lindsey District Council stealth tax, because that's what it is. But we've succumbed, or maybe for this year. Right, so I've just put these out into orders. That's number 14, 15. These are cable tied together, and whatever number that is, 16. I need to unclip those. That's a 17 to go to there, 17 to go to there, and 16. Is there a number on here? That's a number 16. And all being well, not too many dramas. Doing the assemble. Where did Rashy just go? Where'd you go, Rash? Right, so 16s, 15s, 14s, 17s and a table. And it's telling me to assemble the table first. I'm going to assemble the table last. In the moment, The sun just went in, it's gone chilly. So, we need to put 14 into 15. Instructions are as clear as mud. That diagram does not look nothing like that. And I'm pretty positive that is right. But that diagram... Anyway, it looks like they're there right. I'm hoping they're right. Or could it be the other way around? No, I think that's going to be right, isn't it? I think that's going to be right. So that's 4 done with the left legs on. So I'm assuming we now. Oh, I'm not even going to read them instructions. I'm not even going to read the instructions. They're bobbins, absolute bobbins. I'm not looking forward to doing the table neither. That's flapping in the wind behind me. I'm sure it's having a bit of a laugh at me. 4 chairs. 4 chairs. No idea what time it is. I have no idea how long that's taken me. Right, the table to tackle next. And then the parasol's even got instructions. So, bolts and bolts. I went and got my own Allen keys. And that's what's coming up next. What could possibly go wrong? I haven't sworn. Right. So that's all those bolts in. And they all need, I've all got a nylon thread thing here now, so they all need tightening up. Chairs there. We're on the final hurdle. So top tip, did I mention I actually got my own Allen key set out and screwdriver as well. Where's so the Allen key that came with this is like got a epoxy screwdriver on the end of it. So if you're going to do this and buy one of these, get your own Allen key and a proper screwdriver. One table, right. Let's get the table from there to there. Ready? Are you ready? Do look stressed. That wasn't too bad, to be fair. It'd be easier with 2 people just to hold a few things. But so the seat covers aren't firmly attached because they're going straight into the conservatory. But that's all on there. There's the parasol, and and then this is a windy handle to put the parasol up. So the only other thing we need to buy, and we shouldn't have needed to buy because we had one at home, but I'm positive we've not bought it, is it needs a parasol base to hold this. So we had a really heavy wrought iron one back at home. No, not back at home. This is home. Back at our old home. So yeah, so I'm taking this out. That was only just for just so you could see. But what my dream will be is to say when everything's all unpacked is Sandra and Barbara, if she stays up here, and Liam, myself or whatever, you can get up in the morning when it's summer and come outside. So we're up here where the sun comes over here. Have a cup of coffee, have a sit down. We could even, this is, as you can see, we're getting late in the afternoon now. This is bathed in sunshine down here. And this is like right at the rear of the property, so it's quite really private. So as you can see, we have got a road in front of us, but down at the back here is very, very, very secluded and private, and very, very, very quiet. That's yeah, that's that done. I need to get some of this back down and put away, get these cushions in, and I might get myself a bottle of fizzy water. Right, now I've sat down, my hound dog has decided to come out into the garden. So you can see her, she's over there having a bit of a sniff around. She'll come and sit with me when she realises that I'm not making any noise or anything like that. So a nice cold sparkling mineral water. little rant. Said before, didn't I? The Wild West of Lincolnshire. So a couple of people actually commented on this, what I'm about to discuss. And obviously I'm now on my 3rd year of working in Lincolnshire. So the one thing that is absolutely bonkers, and we sort of have it back home. No, it's not back at home. We sort of had it back in Manchester, but more out in the sticks in Derbyshire, a place like Buxton, on like what's called the Cat and Fiddle Road. But the roads around here, the drivers are like, it's like being in the Wild West. In the last couple of days, 3 days, when I've been coming over here, there was, I think it was yesterday when I was going home from here. So there's 2 ways I can get back to the nurseries. I can cut along the A52 into Skeggy and that way, or there's some back lanes, and the back lanes is about 5 minutes quicker. So I often go just down these back lanes, but the back lanes obviously aren't policed, and the absolute idiot drivers who are just absolute legging it, and on the A52 as well. And if you're wondering what the A52 is, it's like a main road. It's a 50-mile-an-hour road. But these back lanes, I've had people overtaking me. You know, I stick pretty well to the speed limit. I don't speed. I'm not a fast. I used to be a more aggressive driver when I was younger, but well gone. I'm more mindful about what can happen, the consequences of speeding, especially motorbikes. I lost a cousin who thought he was invincible on his motorbike, and he ended up killing himself on it. But yeah, yesterday on the way back there was a dad and it looked like a little young boy. I'm guessing he'd be about 6 or 7, something like that. And they were cycling towards me, so I could see them in the distance on this lane. And the lane is only just passable with 2 cars. And as I'm coming, I'm sort of slowing down because I can see the cyclist with his little boy. And then a car behind me decided to overtake me, not even seeing the cyclists that were ahead, and how they did not get knocked off their bike and hit. Just petrifying to watch. And then, again, I can't remember what it was now, but recently, I'm always mindful of people riding horses. So the same thing happened with people riding horses, where these idiots are tear-arsing down the lanes, absolutely legging it. They, oh God, I'm a boy racer, and they often nowadays they've got the little slung seats like this. You can just see them above the steering wheel, can't you? You know. But I've seen 3 very near misses, and I've got Lincolnshire Police on Facebook, on their Facebook page, and it's all too often there's been an accident on blah 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 road, and there's been a fatality ultimately on blah 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 road. It's like the Wild West, and when the sun goes down, it's just like people just become mad drivers, completely bonkers. I'm not really into speed traps for speed traps' sake, because people get used to where they are, but round here they definitely need some kind of bait cars. I'd love to be a bait car. I'm just staying at the speed limit and then just get one of these idiots and then just pull them in and let them be dealt with. A bait car would be absolutely is what needed. But the state of some of the driving is shocking. Oh, the other name, it was a learner driver, and that was coming here this morning. Somebody in a little red, I think it was a little Micra, with the L plates on, so it wasn't a driving school, but it was a learner driver. Was just going tootly pip, quite slow. And I know it's quite annoying when you're behind an L driver, but we all started somewhere, didn't we? And then a car not only overtook myself, but tried to overtake the L driver. Another car was coming the other way. I've had to slow down for him to get in front. Frightening. Anyway, rant over. But if you're one of them Wild West drivers, just think about the consequences. It's not just you can you hear the bird song? It's not just you that's going to get hurt, but you're going to hurt somebody else. And last year, just down the road from the nurseries, 2 young children got killed, literally 5 minutes from the nurseries on the A52. think. There you go. Today, update 12:22. The roads are now reopened. Sections of a road in the centre of Market Raisin are currently closed following a collision this morning. Blah, blah, blah. Well, every day there's something. I've no idea if I say what happened there, but the Wild West does spring to mind. Back to a very peaceful, beautiful nurseries. Finish off today and close this up and go and have a delve into the freezer. Ooh, see what culinary delights we're going to have. Somebody said they spotted the blackbird behind me on a couple of vlogs ago. I'm not too sure about that, but those that will remember last year will remember the blackbird that kept flying behind me, and it ended up building a nest up here. But a couple of people have said, it's behind you again. It's a bit like being in a pantomime. Right, let's get some tea ready. No, not tea ready, but tea to put in the oven. As I'm recording this, it's Sunday, so I'm going to have myself a beef and Yorkshire pudding roast dinner. And I've got some chicken left over from last night, some chicken drumsticks. This weather is really getting beyond the joke, isn't it? If you're in the UK, the rain. So the last couple of days have been mild. You saw, well, this video, because I'm carrying on, it was actually spring-like, warm, dry. Anyway, the rain's back on the forecast, including possible hail. So I've been tucked in my caravan for the last hour waiting for the rain to stop because Rasha won't go out, and yeah, absolute bonkers. Anyway, it sort of randomly stopped and I've got a band of blue sky, and yeah, let's get today started. And Julie's not on her eggs. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. She's definitely not on her eggs. Right, my dog is being absolutely stupid this morning. It wouldn't go out, and now she's just randomly just, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's just randomly stopping and looking into the sky. Oh dearie dear. Right, down comes the rain again. It's going to be like this now for a few days apparently, and we're just jumping here. So we normally have like quite a strong easterly wind, and then we've had a westerly wind, and apparently we've now got a northerly wind coming in. It's bobbing. Right, so I'm off site at the moment, but work related. Can anybody guess where I am? I'm about 10 minutes from the campsite. Yes, I'm down Trunch Lane. I'm going to get some bits and bobs from bada bing, bada boom, 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 bada bing, bada bang. So considering how bad the weather is, and apparently back in Manchester way, Bollington, it's snowing, Highlands, it's snowing. I was just looking at the Cat and Fiddle webcam. There's a live camera on the Cat and Fiddle road after Buxton. Derbyshire, there's snow on the grounds, and there are quite a few cars here, so let's get in. Bada bing, bada boom, open all year, big brands, big choices, and remember, it's big value. The weather's over a bit grim at the nurseries. You know, it's a bit grey and red. If you just come to Trunch Lane, it's beautiful. Look at this here, blue sky, because, you know, it never rains here at Trunch Lane, especially when you're at bada bing, bada bang. You can buy anything in that place, and I mean, you can buy anything and everything. And I say it's only a short drive from the campsite, and there are other shops that way, and eating places, and arcades, and everything. Yeah, Trunch Lane. Right, I'm going to share with you. It never rains at the nurseries. It hailstones, and when it hailstones, it's a little bit mad. Yeah, absolutely bonkers. And Hailstone fight. I think at this point, because today is going to be a non-day. Hang on a minute. Go on. Snowball fight at the nurseries. Let's finish the vlog off here, shall we? And take care. Because it always hailstones here at the nurseries in Mumbai. This weather is insane. Absolutely insane.